Yo guys, and welcome back to the Touchliner. We haven't really got a structure today. We're just gonna
talk.
conversate.
Yes.
And I'll split it up. You guys will get the content. Don't worry about that. Luckily, no one here is sad. No one here is upset because our teams haven't played. Nor will they play in a competitive game until August.
That is sad.
No.
I'm sad.
No,
You might not be
I'm
sad
happy with that. I think we need until August
to
Jesus.
rebuild your fucking club.
Jesus Christ.
Yes.
We need more than that. But we'll be talking about the United rebuild. We'll be talking about the Newcastle continuation.
Continuation, yes.
And
Pushing into the European club zone, possibly.
I mean, look.
Two out of 3 seasons in a row, Europe.
Yeah, we heard it the first season.
Okay.
Didn't get out of the group stage.
Okay. Okay, mate.
So yeah, we're gonna obviously Tottenham are doing a lot of things. A lot of teams are doing a lot of things. We're gonna talk about some funny subjects, some serious ones, some transfer rumors.
By serious, do you mean like what's serious? Like the Air India crash or whatever? That's crazy. That's way too serious.
That's too serious.
Respect that guy that survived though.
Yeah, football.
1
football,
HP.
serious topic.
That's crazy.
Serious football topics.
Jesus.
All right, let's start with Should we start with United? There's a few things.
If we have to.
If we
have to.
Gyokeres.
Oh.
Right. So last time we filmed this, I kind of wrote off that we were going to sign him, but it looks like it could happen. I don't know what's going on. His agent and the players saying that they had an agreement with Sporting.
Yeah.
But now the new Sporting president has come in and said no and jacked the price up.
Yeah.
People weren't even bidding for him with the old price.
What was it, 60?
Clause. 65 million euros plus add-ons.
Yeah, it feels like his agent's making it worse.
Yeah, it's a public feud.
Yeah.
They want closer to 80, 85, which
No
no one's paying that.
No fucking way.
No one's paying that. This is a worry. You don't get as much time in the Premier League.
Also, fucking Wirtz. Fucking 100 and what?
150 million euros. So like 120, 130 million pounds.
Yeah, that's before add-ons as
Yes, so this is what we were saying in the group chat, right? Name me 5.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I'll give this to you right now. Name me 5 100 million pound players that have been successful.
Caicedo.
I literally can only say Rice.
Declan Rice. Well, successful? Has he won a trophy?
Has he won a trophy?
I don't think so.
No, but he's like a player where I'm like, 100 million, fine. If that's what you're paying for, fine. He's good. He's best.
100 million though.
I
guess it's just today's market, isn't it? I don't think any player's worth 100 million.
But like,
unless you're Messi.
No,
Then when Messi and Ronaldo on FIFA, it was like 100 million on the transfer, 115.
Yeah.
Like in career mode, and that was the max you'd ever see. Now, like Mbappe's like 180 million on FIFA career
mental
mode, which is ridiculous.
That is mental. That is how much PSG paid for him, to be fair. So
Jesus, yeah.
And then lost him for free.
Anyways,
but yeah, I mean, my point is there are not 5 players.
No,
I generally don't think so. Like we got a list up, and there are only 1, maybe 2. But spending that amount of money, it's a high risk and an almost impossible high reward.
Especially with how like strict PSR is getting now. You saw Haaland came to the Prem. What was it? 60 million break
60,
clause?
70, yeah.
Yeah,
not
like
much.
Not even a lot for what everyone was saying was going to be the next big striker for the Premier League, which obviously it turned out to be.
Yeah.
150 million euros for Wirtz when we've never seen it.
No.
90% of Liverpool fans will look at him and they'll never have watched him play. And I'm getting to a point now where I want the biggest English centre-back in the world to just smash into him on the first day. Lewis Dunk.
Harry Potter.
Just take his knees out.
Harry Maguire and Lewis Dunk.
For the season. Do you know how funny that would be if his ACL just went in the first game?
That's another thing. He's done his ACL in the past. So he's young and he's already had a long-term injury.
Massive injury.
So you're paying...
Lenny Oro?
You're paying 60 million. You're paying a lot of money, like an unfathomable, for Liverpool, an unfathomable amount of money.
Yeah.
Club record
by a
fee that you're paying because they sold Coutinho for about the same amount. It'll take a lot for him to be a success. And I remember everything Souness said about Paul Pogba. I'm interested to see what all these guys say about
Jamie Carragher. Do you remember when Klopp was saying about teams like Newcastle, they have the money, they have no ceiling, they can spend as much as they want?
Fuck off. Liverpool. Not nice guy.
Not nice
Not
guy.
nice guy. Look, Liverpool fans also have this victim complex where they're like, oh, we don't spend that much. When they bought Alisson, most expensive goalkeeper in the world. When they bought Van Dijk, most expensive defender in Premier League history. They have I don't know why they have this thing of, oh, we don't spend like other clubs do. That stops now.
To be fair, you had said in a previous podcast, Liverpool have always been the team that tries to sign cheap players, do the books cheaper players. Yeah. And now they're throwing out 150 million.
Yeah.
Like, he has to be the next coming of De Bruyne, right?
Yeah.
Surely.
Yes.
De Bruyne and Foden in one player.
He has to be.
Is what I've seen on Twitter.
If he's got Foden in him, you guys are screwed. But,
never scoring in a big game.
Literally shit season last year. But I've seen everyone put it down to, off the pitch issues. I've never seen, him, Grealish. Why do they get so much leeway? I don't know.
Well, Grealish is leaving as well. Talk about Grealish as well.
Yeah, Grealish leaving.
40 million.
Apparently Spurs are in for him.
Newcastle are interested.
My take is he will cook. I think Grealish will do well.
Let me see Grealish go back to Villa.
I would.
Not going to happen. But if Rashford goes and leaves United and leaves Villa, it only makes sense to then take good old Jackie boy back.
Yep.
As long as he quits the drugs and alcohol.
Allegedly, with the drugs.
Allegedly.
I don't know where he will go. I don't know if does he stay in the Premier League, probably. But I just think he'll do well. There's a player there. He's been robotized by fucking Pep.
Just drilled.
He's still got that flair in him. We see it a bit with England. I think that he'll be a good signing, whoever gets him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think, listen, all the Liverpool fans saying Wirtz could be good. He might be good. But Pogba was decent for 2 years. And you all said he was a flop.
Never saw him again.
You literally all said he was a flop because he didn't win the league.
Cheat as well.
Yeah. So they need to win the league with Wirtz.
Next year, well, you sign a 150 million player. You should after you've just won the league, you should be winning the league next year. You should be doing the double.
30 goals and assists in all comps, maybe. As a cam, I think so.
That's intense.
I'd say
for a cam.
30 in all comps. That's
in all comps.
4 or 5 competitions. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. It depends how well they do in Europe. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of money. All right.
If fucking Wirtz is going to be playing in the Carabao Cup.
We've got our eyes on you.
Yeah,
we will. We'll be seeing.
Our 4 eyes.
Yes, yours.
And then no eyes.
2020 vision. But yeah, Gyokeres, Arsenal.
Yes.
We're linked with him as well. Obviously, their priority is Sesko. But again, not completely sold on him. As much as I'd like him, if he signs, I'll be hyped. I will be happy. I think there's a risk there. We'll see. I'll be happy if we get him. But, the other player we were meant to get, that was meant to be nailed on, Mbeumo, a lot of whispers about him joining Thomas Frank at Spurs.
Where is he going? Tottenham or United?
Honestly, if I were him, I'd pick Tottenham. Obviously.
Yeah. Obviously.
I'd love... Look.
Cunha... As well.
He's done the whole thing where he's like, I watched United as a kid in Brazil. I was like, yep. Yeah. That's the banker.
Endrick saying he watched Bobby Robson.
Yeah, Bobby Charlton.
Yeah.
See, this is the thing. I don't know if I believe him, but look, it looks like he wants to be here. And that's all I want. You see a player that wants to be here that's committed.
As long as he's working hard.
Yes.
That's what you need.
So we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, Mbeumo was rumoured to be pretty much nailed on. Apparently he really wanted United, but Sky Sports, who have dropped in the estimations when it comes to tiers. With the
tier
sources.
2?
I'd say tier 3, actually. I don't think
that's intense.
They're not reliable anymore. But they've said that he's looking at Spurs. And I don't blame him. That's his old manager. That's the manager who he's played in the Premier League with. I think that'd be a good move. I think Mbeumo...
He wants Wissa as well. He doesn't just want Mbeumo.
He wants the whole team.
He wants to take Mbeumo and Wissa.
He's going to move the whole team. No, I think, look, I'd love to get Mbeumo. But for me, I've already got Copium. If he doesn't come, it's fine. Ahmed can start in the right 10.
Yeah.
If he does come, then great. I think we've got 2. But your choice is yours, Baldy.